Sports. And up next is the Armadillos, superstar tight end. Always staying busy, he's your league leader in receiving yards. It's the Armadillos and the Chargers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Night beginning to fall over Southern California, but the lights are shining bright here at the spectacular SoFi Stadium in metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro taking on the LA Chargers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Charger offense making its way out, and at the controls is the league's second leading passer a year ago. At 25 years of age, out of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
Well, he did go 2-2 in the last ball game. Well, actually, he went 2-2-1, with the one being the victory.
Yeah.
That's the bottom line there. But wasn't it funny at practice? He threw one when we were watching, threw an interception, and the defense got on him a little bit, good-naturedly. But they're letting him know, you got to cut down those interceptions. We can't bail you out all the time.
Yeah, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. But as you said, they got the win in that effort last week. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And now that brings up fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. On fourth down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Here's Williams to return. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week. But when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely. And he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
And that's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, you know, got out of the car, showed it off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
And they work this out past the 20. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down. Looking to throw. James. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
So, Charles, you look at this offense, and really on paper at least, a great situation for him upcoming there. Unbeaten on the year, an open week coming up after this. So,
touchdown! A big play there. 50 yards.
And the Armadillos will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and it'll get his guys.
All right, let's get it, homie.
A drive there of just 4 plays.
4 good plays, too.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left, early in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Williams. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that.
Yeah, they covering my side end today. Gosh. I mean, I know I got my other tight end, but holy hell.
Back to throw. James. Gonna throw right side here. Complete. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw. James. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
Like, bro.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle to Evans.
Ooh, that was, ooh, okay.
They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
Back to throw again.
Ooh, out of reach. Okay.
First time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass. Touchdown.
Ooh.
A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Armadillos go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They're going to go toss right side with Eckler. And he's going to be stopped well behind the line of scrimmage. And that's pretty much going to wipe out their gain from first down.
Yep.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Herbert now. Pressure comes and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. It's taken to the 26. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. James now throwing to start the drive.
Damn.
Throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Trying to get to my other wide receiver.
Throwing again. James.
Got him.
Oh, look at that. A diving catch. And all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped.
You go have 98%, buddy.
James throwing on first down. He goes full extension, and he's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
Yes, sir.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now here's a throw that's complete. And touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Armadillos take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Here's Darius Davis on the return. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And take it right on the 30. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. To throw is James. Throwing to start.
Golly.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Able to spin free. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Back to throw. James. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Ooh, I was wondering when he was going to get open.
Previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Here's James on first down. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 48-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. That one's complete to Tomlinson. Touchdown! From 21 yards away.
Thought I was going to keep him out all day? Hell no. You are not keeping him out.
To his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Point after, right down the middle, and it is 28-0.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it looking to pass. Got it open.
Yo.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that's
If y'all don't get at least 3 points, y'all in dog water. Y'all feel me?
Here's Herbert. And he's going to go down.
There goes Herbert.
They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Well, this is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys.
8 sacks versus 0. I love it.
2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
I love it.
Here's Herbert.
Yes, sir.
It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been terrific so far. Taken in at the 22. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Now James throwing to start the drive. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Looking to throw. James. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30.
Yeah, how you like that?
Good gain of 14 there, and it moves to James. We are in for a good one as we're through one. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. James now on 1st and 10. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside.
Yeah, you really think I'm going to get in? Okay.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular. Missed.
Will not go down. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
See, my tight end is nasty on the field, buddy. You can't get him.
This offense is looking very comfortable.
Look at that.
Very relaxed, very smooth, very
1, 2,
no wasted motion.
3.
Things are definitely going their way.
One more block, I would have been in. Whew.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Armadillos are able to widen their lead here.
See how I'm able to scheme my running back open? It's crazy, bro.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now.
See, I know how to spread the ball around. Show everybody some love, you know what I'm saying?
The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. L.A. set to take over again on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
3rd and long, it's Herbert.
Safety.
This turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hitting the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's been utterly remarkable in this first half. 5 touchdown passes already. This could be a record-breaking performance as he'll start again on 1st down.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. Back to throw. James. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. James.
Into space at the 45. On the move past the 40.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. On his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Armadillos have got it on cruise control.
Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here.
3 plays, 98 yards.
And after the touchdown, here's
Oh, yeah. Once you get to 1,000 yards, I'm about to sit you out.
And this will be a touchback as that sails
Golly.
in line.
7,000. I don't know how he got 7,000 yards, bro, in the season as a backup quarterback. Golly, bro. Jeez. Okay. Third quarter, my third string quarterback's going to be starting.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Herbert. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Taken from just outside the 30. 51 yards on the punt there.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is, and if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes, because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
Flushed out right.
Yep.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Nice try, dipshit.
Back to throw. James. And he's going to find his way.
You really thought.
Touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Armadillos have widened the gap now to 50 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
No gain that time, and it leaves them with 3rd and 11 coming up. The Chargers on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, standing just outside his own goal line. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. James.
Oh, you got a safety on me? How?
Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Herbert on the screen. This is Eckler. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna get activated again, homie.
This is taken at the 18. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there.
Golly, 1 and 10.
Going to start with really terrible field position. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. James throwing on 1st down. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Back to throw. James. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. James. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. To throw is James on 1st down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. James. His pass caught at the 4. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
I mean, bro, it ain't that serious, homie.
Looking to throw. James. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Armadillos just continue to roll. Extra point splits the uprights, and a rout is on here in this 1st half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Chargers. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting?
94, wow.
You're trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Herbert off of play action. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
Quick slant complete to Keenan Allen.
And they get to
He's still playing?
Of 6 to the 46.
This 2nd and 4.
Out of the gun, Herbert. And they're going to get him. He's
3rd down and 11.
back at the 47-yard line.
I might have to pull a Hail Mary out the bag, homie.
On 3rd down. Back to throw. Herbert.
Ooh.
Incomplete. The passing game
4th down that time, buddy.
and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown.
There we go.
The Armadillos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the route is on here in this first half. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
So the completion gets him just a yard. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Up the middle with Eckler. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Trying to run a clock out on me, homie.
First of their timeouts.
It's all good.
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away.
Here's Williams to return.
Oh, good when you know.
And he is going to dive to the
Oh,
there.
yeah.
And they're going to start with really terrible field position.
It takes
So a
two.
change of possession here on the punt.
All right.
30 seconds remain in this first half as they come up here 1st and 10. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's caught at the 25. Touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down.
And the Armadillos will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Chargers going to take over here one more time before the half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll get things started at the field in Detroit, where it's definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Teddy Bridgewater, terrific in the win. His guys up their mark to 7-4 with the victory. From there, let's head to AT&T Stadium as we check out the Cowboys at home in Dallas. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. Dak Prescott, 3 touchdown passes as his guys stay unbeaten on the year. Finally on Monday night, Cyber Monday. Put the credit card away and settle in for Bears and Vikings from U.S. Bank Stadium. Adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you in the... As we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. Well, this offense,
Let me see where we... Oh, yeah, you're good for the game, actually. You can come out. Put in my backup QB.
Rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Down the right sideline.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. How about that? Their quarterback, his second touchdown on the season.
And the Armadillos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, We certainly know it won't be his last because that's something that aided him very well, as you mentioned, at the college level. It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. One play, 75 yards, 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Herbert setting up to throw on first.
All my life been poor, but it don't matter no more. And you wonder why we at this way.
To take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. On the return is Williams. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Now the Rio offense set to take over.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
To throw on 2nd down, Robinson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That'll put him over 150 yards receiving now. Quite a ball game and a first down. Looking to throw, Robinson. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Robinson able to get away. Oh, he bowls over it. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Looking to throw. Robinson. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. Solid stiff arm. And all the way inside the 50.
Jeez, you want going down.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. Robinson. This will be caught at about the 6. Touchdown. 14-yard touchdown. And the Armadillos are pouring it on. His first career touchdown pass. And, it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate. Save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But
What kind of play was that?
this is a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future.
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's J.K. Scott now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
No late hit on the punter. We don't want that, now, do we?
And he is going to dive to the turf. What a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. Robinson now to throw from his end zone.
Yeah, we need that, homie. We needed that.
Now look out to the 20. Touchdown. A great play there. 98 yards. And the Armadillos get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
L.A. readies for its next possession. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, the 1st and 10. A run there on 1st down going nowhere as he stopped right at the 25. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for L.A. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Fielded at the 33. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down. Looking to throw. Robinson. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Dayon Henwick brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Now a throw here, hauled in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. Back to throw. Robinson. Underneath, pulled in by Tomlinson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, that was close.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
I'm just throwing the ball like jack squat. Like ain't nothing gonna happen, bro.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
Some of those throws are questionable.
The ball on
technically. 2nd and 7. This is caught. Touchdown.
Thanks, bro.
8 yards out. And the Armadillos extend their lead yet again.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Extra point right down the middle.
2 minutes. That's good.
Larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Charger offense making their way back out there. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. They'll find Williams on the slant. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Eckler now between the tackles. And Eckler's going to pick up a Chargers first down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line. We're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done.
No, they're not. And right now, the guys stopping the run have been superior in this ball game. Giving them no openings, no seams, and now they've got this game right in hand.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. On the give, this is Eckler. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Herbert now. And a throw incomplete.
The 2nd in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from Charger territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got room to roam. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown! 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Armadillos have got it on cruise control. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll hand off here to Eckler. Shoves him aside. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now it's Herbert. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Second down and 8.
A give, Eckler running to the right. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for L.A. This is taken at about the 14. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Now the Rio offense set to take over. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a long. Does the big boy have the juice? The race is on. Touchdown. A big play there. 97 yards. And the Armadillos will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now, we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Chargers ready to take over. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
Exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to it.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taken from just outside the 30. And he is going to dive into the turf for a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Now Robinson on 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. Looking to throw. Robinson. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
Gosh.
Good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Back to throw. Robinson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Ooh-wee.
Getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up
That was tight coverage right there. Gosh.
looking to throw. Robinson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's got it. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, ultimately could not get into the end zone. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Robinson.
I wasn't going to force that, baby.
Spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Now the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger defensive unit making their way back out there. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Oh, man. Interception. I mean, we already had the game at hand, but
This one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point splits the uprights, and this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Chargers offense now back out onto the field.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they can use something here on 3rd down.
oh, that's for giving us that's for sacking my quarterback in the safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a
Now we giving you one. How about that?
And that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 22. Robinson throwing on 1st down. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
That is Clark at the 7-yard line. Touchdown from 13 yards out.
And the Armadillos add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point forthcoming. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. after the touchdown. Here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers getting set to go.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news now. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Here's Herbert now on second down.
Thank you.
Force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick six, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick six?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Chargers offense back onto the field. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Herbert with it looking to pass.
That's caught right side by Palmer.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Here's J.K. Scott now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded just inside the 30. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. That's going to go in the books as a 5th.
Hey, YouTubers, how we doing?
Well done.
And they will take
Welcome to my channel.
Throwing to start the drive.
This is my third quarterback that I'm using today because my backup quarterback has reached his threshold of 7,000 yards. I don't want him to get 8,000 just yet.
started a little slow for him as a runner, but he has really found a different gear here in this second half. He's been more aggressive, challenging the defense when he sees an opportunity, and now he has a 100-yard game to show for it.
Now here's a throw. It's complete.
Yes, sir.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Boy, 30 more yards and another first down.
Looking to throw. Robinson. And that is
Ooh-wee.
coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Wow, my wide receiver. Okay.
Not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you expressed that because you gave plenty of reasons why people like to do things, but ultimately, they just like to keep their foot on the gas and they just want to tromp on
Golly.
What I like to see is, if you like to do that, how do you handle it when it comes back against you on those days where
So my wide receiver needs 20 yards. Side in needs 20 yards. Ooh. It's good, though.
Passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, it's been really sharp in this one. It's resulted
It
in a
has.
lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time.
And that is caught.
Give it to my running back.
Tied the record. Touchdown. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like...
Only 2 incompletions, 1 sack, no picks. We good.
How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago.
Got over 600 yards in his debut. I mean, Michael Vick did that. Donovan McNabb did that on his first debut with the Eagles.
And this will not be
Close to it anyway.
end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready for this next possession.
All my players is going in the Hall of Fame.
Here first and 10.
I make sure of that.
25-yard line. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. A loss of 4 that time.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow and like, turn on those notifications, and share my videos.
Is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Got him.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Sorry, Herbert. You ain't that good.
Books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Here's Herbert. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
My left end's going for 20 sacks again.
Down there, a loss of 6 yards.
You normally do get 20 sacks in game.
Here's J.K. Scott now, as he's on to punt for L.A. That's pulled in at the 32.
I'm going to take some time off the clock just because.
And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch.
Yeah.
So we could talk about
Yeah, there we go.
we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse.
Ooh, okay. I got to give him the X factor, too.
The defender finally win it this season. Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it
There we go. Got him.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Here's Robinson on first down.
Ooh.
Oh, that nearly their first pick.
Oh, you know what? No. Okay. Nope. I'm going to keep him open. All right.
Now it's second and 10.
How do I get?
Robinson
Got him.
got his man complete over the middle. That's Evans.
Whew.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. Looking to throw. Robinson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Yes, sir. I'm taking time off the clock the way I'm supposed to.
Back to throw. Robinson. Quick hit.
Yep.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That'll wind up a gain of 27.
Got the 400 yards. Bro.
For this offense, they have been tremendous all night long. They knew what they had to do to unlock the defense.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Well, business as usual for them.
I'm like, how's my running back getting open and catching it like a wide receiver?
Play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now the try here for the point out.
12-0. Here we come.
And this one was over a while they just add on to their big lead.
I mean, we just want some more stats.
Down the field in 8 plays. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Possession switching back now to the Chargers. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10
at their 20.
He's still got all our timeouts.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
See ya. Wave to him.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
This is how we do it.
I feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. Right? This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Yep.
Point after, right down. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on.
You gotta learn. Can't throw it in tight coverages.
So they throw the
That's so I'm gonna keep picking you off.
As this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds.
Ooh, that would have been nice. Another interception.
I think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch.
You almost at 20 now.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
How'd you miss that?
To hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by
No, we don't.
touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this.
This is brought in at the 21. And he is going to dive to the
See, I want to
strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. A big boot that time, 57 yards initial distance.
let me try my running back right quick.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Yep.
Quick throw here,
Okay.
it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Yep.
Receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And a diving grab. I think he got that. Yes. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. To throw is Robinson on 1st and 10. And they are going to again, yet another touchdown.
That's how you use your timeout.
Another touchdown here in the 4th.
That's how you use them.
I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
They only got time for a Hail Mary. Y'all might as well kneel. Y'all ain't got nothing to. I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. Smart boy, not running it back, huh?
The Charger drive about to get going.
Really want to do this?
This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running?
I mean, dog.
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game.
All right. Thanks for watching.
Find out where the game was really long.
Make sure to hit the subscribe button, follow, share,
We'll see what they do here.
turn on the notification bells.
This defense walks off the field. They can
Thank
do
you.
so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete.
You know what? I want to see something right quick.
Sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off season, but on game day,
That's good for a rookie quarterback from my team. Over 800 yards. Yeah, that's good.